Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. I almost said Sunday, Monday. Happy Monday. How are we doing? It's actually the start of the week today. What a wonderful day to start streaming, to start the stream week. How's everyone doing? Hi. Hey, Zach. Hey, Wolfie. Hi, Nina. You finished decorating your main valley? Oh, wait, your entire main valley for the first time. Wait, yeah, because last time you played, you were almost done, I think, right? Congratulations. That's exciting. Now on to Eternity Isle. How long do you think it'll be before you bulldoze? That's the question. Yeah, we're here with some Dreamlight Valley because listen, I may tell a joke, but I never tell a lie. The situation is getting dire. It's getting dire. The Moonstones, I mean, they're not quite as desperate as it seems on the platform that we're playing on right now, because I generally will purchase Moonstones on my Switch. But it's not good. So yeah, we got to make a DreamSnap that's going to do well. That's the name of the game. That's the goal of the stream. I haven't been paying attention to the event, so we are going to go ahead and collect some bamboo, feed the capybara, check the Scrooge shops, all such, you know what I mean? But yeah, happy to be back. Happy to be here. Happy to see y'all. Hi, Kat. Hello. You've forbidden yourself to bulldoze again. Now, here's the thing. Once you make it forbidden, you make it enticing. So, wait, where's the book? I think the book, I'll find it. Don't worry. I don't think it was this book. You've been binging the VODs on YouTube? Oh, well, thank you. Hello, Steph. Do you prefer Steph or Steph May? Welcome in. Happy to have you. You may have spent way too many Moonstones in the last 2 premium shops. Really? I feel like, did I even buy anything from the shop? What's in the shop this week? Oh, no, I might buy this box, but I think that's it. I don't think they're gonna get me with this. I really, truly don't. This hair is so cute though. I wish we also had a version of it without the headpiece. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna get me with this one. Also, I'm just remembering that there's no book. I think there's a memory. Steph is good. Okay, cool. Wait. There's not a memory. How? There was a picture. There's a picture. Did I need to remember this on my own? There was a way we found out what the capybara wants to eat every day. And I do not remember what it was. You know, I guess this is something we don't have to do right now. Oh, it's in the next section. Okay. Like, nope, that's an escape, I think. Over here, maybe. The 4th category. Oh, the next section in memories. Okay. And we scroll. Oh, no. Wait, what was this one? Did I miss one? Do people have an empty one here? Because this is the one that we're doing right now. Huh. Maybe that's one for this event also that I just haven't gone to yet. Or maybe I'm in trouble. That looks like a daisy to me. Today is Monday. Let's go grab a daisy. All right. Exit. While we're doing that, I suppose I can also grab all the flowers from Beast's thing right here. Yes, that'll probably give us one even. No, what a shame. Okay. Transfer all of those. Let me have one of these. Does the color have anything to do with it? The color on the wheel on the memory? Or no? Was the color just differentiating the days? I think incidentally, Monday's color might have been red, but I didn't pick the red daisy on purpose. It was just the first one my eyes saw. Thank you. Okay. No, it was this. Okay. Now let me go check my Scrooge shops. See if we have anything new. Come on, Scrooge. What do you have for me? I think I have this already. Yeah. Nothing new here. I mean, really the main place we're looking is Wish Blossom Ranch. No, Storybook Vale. Because I need the fence still. There's a portal you go into to get one of the prizes. I'll figure it out eventually. We'll probably do a little bit more of the event. Well, I'm sure we'll do more of the event stuff on Wednesday because a new portion is unlocking, right? You really enjoy the Scrooge store runs? Having all the DLC with the stores is great. I do like going to the Scrooge stores. I will say it's a little less fun for me now than it once was, like when we first started getting different stock in different Scrooges. Because anymore, what was that? Oh, Lovebug, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Because anymore, I feel like I exclusively have repeats in the shop. Usually update day, it's fun, because then there's a greater chance of getting new things and one or more of them, but between the, what would I call it? The quest for the fence and the lack of new items, it's mostly just a lot of loading screens. Every now and then, I think back to the early days of playing Dreamlight Valley. How exciting and new everything was. You know what I mean? The days when you'd go into Scrooge's shop and you had so many new things, sometimes more than you could even afford. Those were the days. Those were the days. Oh, a new puzzle opened the other day. Maybe we'll look at it. We'll see. Or maybe we'll save it for when we have to take a break from working on the DreamSnap. I'm not sure yet. Do I have this? Yes. Wait, we're in Storybook Vale right now, aren't we? Well, drat. Another day without a fence. What's everyone? Everyone, absolutely. Every bunny. Wait, what was that from? There's something. No. Okay, I think there's a strong chance that I'm just thinking about My Little Pony, where they will say like every pony or like any pony instead of anyone or like anybody or everybody. I don't know. But what was my question anyway? I've had both food and caffeine today, so I really should not be, and a fair amount of sleep. I should not be quite as forgetful as I feel I am right now. Oh, what's everyone been up to since I last saw you all on Wednesday? It's been like almost a week, which is an incredibly long time. And I need to know. Perhaps unsurprisingly, I have been playing Tamagotchi Life. There have been some changes. We might play Tamagotchi Life tomorrow, or we might play Tears of the Kingdom, depending on what people want to play. But yeah, Tamagotchi Life, I think there are 3 new people on the island and maybe 2 or 3 new marriages. Like, people have been bugging me about things, so. You beat all the DLCs to the game, amazing. Yeah, wait, it's May. When do we think? I keep looking at this, expecting it to be sooner than it is. 28 days, that's a long time. We probably have a good 2 weeks until we start getting any new information. But around that time, hopefully we'll get a new roadmap. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And even more, hopefully that new roadmap will have just like a teeny tiny teaser for the next DLC. I think that would be really fun. I don't believe they gave us one last year with the roadmap, which was unfortunate, but they did the year before and the year before that. So maybe. Hi, Yana. How's it going? Okay. Shop checked. Event mostly checked. I think we'll wait till we want to break from the DreamSnap to check the other part of the event that opened. Anything else I need to? I don't think so. I think mission accomplished for just like intro stuff. So without further ado, we should probably pop over to the Glittering Island and read what the actual and read what the particulars of the DreamSnap are again. Let me harvest these. I forgot they were here. Okay. May I have these pumpkins, please? Oh, well. Nothing wrong with picking one, I guess. Okay. These. Go ahead and cover all this up. There's a new code. Oh, I did see that. I didn't enter it. Thank you for the reminder. Spirit of Spring 2026. I always see the codes when I'm on my phone and usually away from my computer or my Switch, and then I forget to put them in. Okay, let me grab a house and hopefully it'll have a mailbox and then we can see what we get. I saw a picture of it, but only once when the code first dropped, I think, and I forget kind of. Celebrate spring. Hey, Valley villagers. Spring is in the air. Your free Spirit of Spring costume is here to help you celebrate the season in blooming style. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I have seen that people seem to have mixed opinions about it. Let's see what we think. Spirit of Spring costume. You know, let me think about it for a second. Let me go someplace where the light is a little less doing what it's doing. Uh-huh. Feel about this. I like the concept. I'm glad that they gave it to us for free. Cheshire Cat, yeah, you're thinking what I'm thinking. It's a little bit giving seaweed. Elise, thanks for lurking. Yeah, we're gonna be working on a DreamSnap. We have just been doing, you know, the usuals of checking the shop and all that stuff. Now we're looking at this new outfit from the code. It's giving seaweed a little bit. Even that, I don't think I would necessarily dislike very much. The other thing about it, I kind of agree, Yana, that it's a little baggy. That I don't mind as much because it's giving, like, I don't know. I feel like the bagginess kind of gives like ceremonial robes of a nature spirit. I don't really mind that. What I mind a little bit more, I think, is the way that, like, you got a couple things popping off, like 3D pieces, but the texture on the actual, like, jacket part feels a little, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't love it. Also, I don't love that. I'm pretty sure we're, like, the slightly darker green is meant to be an outer layer over the lighter green inner layer, and I don't like how that's all flat. Does that make sense? That's not giving dimension. Overall, I see the vision. I'm not sure if I love the execution, though. It's giving church choir robe a little bit. Your Oswald quest with the 3D glasses is bugged. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel like that's a glitch or yeah, an issue that's been in the game for a long time maybe. I don't know if there's a fix. I'm not sure if you're on the official Dreamlight Valley Discord server. You can find the link on like the DisneyDreamlightValley.com website. They have a help chat. There might be a workaround. I don't know. Under the sea choir robe vibes. Well, yes. The only real use you see for it is if you wanted to do a Tafiti fit snap. I like it. I think I like it, but I think I could like it more. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it is from Fantasia. I think I like it, and I think I could like it more. I think less than the bagginess is like, I talk about this a lot because I played The Sims 4 a lot in the past, and especially the early clothes in The Sims 4, but even some of them still, they have like this weird part between like the ribs and the hips where clothes will kind of like balloon out and fit kind of oddly. I'm not going to be able to move my mouse to it, obviously, because it's controlling the camera. But if you can picture like where my character's ribs are to where their hips are, this outfit does kind of the same thing. Like the outfit itself is kind of flowy, but it kind of like balloons out specifically between the ribs and the hips, and then kind of comes back in again and goes out again. And anytime I see that, it reminds me of like just a bad fit on a Sims outfit. Certainly not the worst thing we've ever had in Dreamlight Valley, cough cough, but it's not the best. For a free outfit, I like what they were trying to do. I like what they were trying to do. Yana, thank you for being a member for 3 years. Oh my goodness. Another Tinkiversary, a big one too. I appreciate you so much. 3 years makes me feel old, but also very grateful. So thank you. Okay, let me put on the outfit again. I feel like, actually, before we do that, let me pull up DreamSnaps. Okay, Desert Haven. Dress and decorate to channel the wonders of the desert. Golden dunes, cactus flowers, and blue skies. Whether it's sunset, midnight, or noon, there's beauty in the swirling sands. Okay. 3 years feels crazy. It does. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking about, I think, myself at a certain age or something, and I was like, how old was I when I started streaming? Like, not because I was a baby, just because it feels so long ago from now, but yeah, it was a while ago. It's gonna be 4 years this year. Ew. Ooh, it's gonna be 4 years this year. Okay, let's put this on. We're probably gonna do a thing. I have an idea. Walk with me, walk with me. What's the direction of the sun? I don't remember. Not here. I think there. I do believe it's this way. Okay. Yes. So now I have to figure out if this will work. I kind of want to do a picture sitting down. If possible, I had this flash of an image. I don't know what it looks like, except in my brain, I'm sitting in a chair. The camera is behind me and pushed forward. So like the back of my character is like right at the middle back or middle front of the, I'll show you. I'll see if I can make it work. Not essentials. I need a chair. Seating. I don't think I necessarily need a chair with a back, to be honest. But let me see what I can do. Happy 4 years. Not quite yet, Elise. Don't put that on me yet. It'll be this fall, but yes. But we're getting close. You just started. You're loving the journey in the community. It's a lot of fun. I'm really grateful and still kind of stunned that this is how things have gone thus far. Yeah, happy to be here. We have the couch. I don't think I want the couch. Uh, 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 uh. Let me just grab a couple of these things and see if what I'm envisioning is even possible, because if not, there's really no reason for us to be fiddling around with it for too long. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah. Sundog, thank you for the resub. You're working and lurking. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Do we see a world where we can pay to transfer our Switch data to PC? Switch gameplay has been so glitchy. So you can transfer your save data to PC from Switch, or like share it between PC and Switch. You don't have to pay for the service of doing so, but you do have to buy a copy of the game on PC. Does that make sense? So I have the game on Switch and PC, and you just have to make a Gameloft account, which you can do from the main menu. You might also be able to do it from settings somewhere, but I'm not sure because I already have it set up. And then it will be like your email address and a password. And then if you log in with that cloud save data on a PC copy of the game, it will load that save data. Does that make sense? And then you can even go back and forth between the two if you want to. I do that. Like, I tend to buy moonstones on Switch, and I tend to use the Switch if I have to do something real quick. But then I play on PC when I'm streaming and decorating, and most of the time, to be honest. So it is possible. Photo. Almost something like this is what my vision was, right? Obviously, we'd adjust the focus and we'd be like sitting on a moment and we'd have the desert oasis thing going on around us. I feel like that might be kind of fun. Do you need to buy all of the DLCs for both as well? You need to buy the DLC for any platform that you want to go to the DLC map for. So I bought the first DLC for both my Switch and PC, but after that I started just buying them for PC because that's my main platform that I do most of my questing on. On my Switch, even though I don't have Wish Blossom Ranch or Storybook Vale, I can still interact with the characters on the main map. I can still cook with the ingredients if I have them. You just can't go to the actual map. How do you deal with the object limit between devices? I just keep my higher item limit set to PC. When I open the game on Switch, it tells me that I have a higher item limit and that it's not technically supported on Switch, but nothing happens. It just gives you kind of a warning that performance might not be optimal, but it won't delete any of your things. I might even use this little like settee sort of moment because I kind of like seeing the lounge chair in the frame, which almost makes me want to change into a different outfit, but I kind of want to use like this building and stuff, so maybe I won't. It did delete things on yours? Really? Are you sure it deleted them? Sometimes it'll take a moment for it to like, on Switch, I know sometimes if you're far away from items, it will not load them in until you're very close to them. But I haven't had it delete any of my items, and I haven't heard that from people. I don't talk to people about it all the time. things will temporarily not be visible, but it's usually just like a loading problem. It's not that it deleted the items. When you went back to PC, it was there, but on Switch, it wasn't there. Yeah, I feel like that might have just been like a rendering issue, maybe. Star Sand Island is coming to Switch too. I have not played Star Sand Island. Do we like it? What's it like? And is it multiplayer? I think I have it in my wish list on Steam, but I never looked really into it. Okay. Are there any other buildings I would like to bring over here? I don't think I want the castle. Thing looking good. Could bring Jad. Not Jadin and Aladdin's house. Jasmine and Aladdin's house, but I don't know that I actually want to. Desert Palace? Perhaps. It's supposed to be co-op upon final release. You got the Steam version right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I do like the Switch for getting games that I play off stream, because if I'm not streaming or editing or something, I don't like to spend long stretches of time on the PC. But it is also sometimes a bit of a gamble how something's going to perform on Switch, you know, if it's not made for the Switch primarily. Oh yeah, this one. I might use this one instead of that one. Hi Nuggy, hello. This one's kind of more formal though, but I think this one's more beautiful. Decision. Did I look at this house? I got this whole house and I don't think I looked at it. Oh, I did. Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. I love it though. Because I bought it off stream. And then I think we looked at the outfits on stream, but I don't think I looked at the house. I really love this house. This might be one of my favorite houses that we've had in a Moonstone bundle. I'm not saying that to encourage anyone to buy a $50 Moonstone bundle. Please don't think that I'm doing that. Just my personal opinion. We've had some houses that were certainly houses, but that one I think is very beautiful. Okay. The in and out of working on a DreamSnap. I don't hate this idea. I might want to move this building up a little bit more and rotate it a little bit more, and then move this one up a teeny tiny as well. You work at the same spot you have your gaming desktop monitor, so you prefer not to play games on it. Sit on your futon with the Switch instead. Yeah. Even when I have to like take notes for something now, like I got a keyboard for my, it's like a cheap keyboard for my tablet. And I've just been sitting on a little like beanbag chair on the floor in my living room, like typing up my notes on there. Because I don't know. I just don't like to sit at the PC for too long if I can avoid it. BB-8 is so cute just roaming around. I love BB-8, I do. I do think I want some walls set up. Wall. You like buying the building skins and the companions and the dream bundles that come with clothes and quests? I do like the dream bundles. We did get one somewhat recently, the Beauty and the Beast one, but I do wish we'd get more of them. We used to get them pretty regularly. but then for a while they switched to, I think, signature bundles is what they call them, that are just the items and dream styles and stuff. Do I think this is gonna work? I think this is gonna work. I don't really want to use the corner pieces because I don't want this dome shape in here. I mean, it's similar to the shape on top of there, but like the gold topper things, I don't really want those in this DreamSnap if I can avoid it. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a lot of space to fill, and I'm a little nervous about it. Oh my goodness, one of the best things happened to me in Tamagotchi life. I got a capybara from playing one of the mini games that I could give someone as a pet. So I made Antonio from Encanto and I gave him the capybara as a pet. He loves it. He's constantly taking it for walks, constantly sitting on the beach and drawing portraits of the capybara in the sand. And he and Milo are like best friends. And Milo will just run around with Antonio and the capybara in the town center. It's really, really cute. You didn't know capybaras were a thing until this game? Yes. Kitty, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing pretty well. I'm not working your last nerve. Listen, it do be like that sometimes. It really truly do. We're onto something, I think. I think this needs to move up even further. Well, let me actually change the focus. Yeah. I want a little bit more, like distance between this and this. Like depth distance, you know? Love that I'm talking about Tamagotchi while playing another game. We've talked about this a lot too. Listen, I am a multifaceted person with many diverse interests. Many diverse is maybe a generous way of describing it, but no. I have many diverse interests. And okay, addicted is a word you could use. If you saw how many hours I've played Tamagotchi Life, that might even be an appropriate word to use. But to that I say, and what's wrong with that? You know, simply, and what is wrong with that? This is gonna leave enough space for making things kind of lush. I think so. Is the Tamagotchi thing based on those little devices people had in the 90s? Oh, no. That's Tamagotchi. That's different. Tamagotchi Life is kind of like The Sims if you had less control. Does that make sense? The Sims, if there's less to do and you had less control, you design Miis, which look like the little, Miis from the Wii, if you ever played the Wii. They're little pixel people. You move them onto an island, you give them personalities, and they get to know each other. You can dress them up, you can give them gifts to do things with, you decorate the island, and they go about their business interacting with each other and generally causing chaos. Oh, I forgot I have to get that. Have is a very strong word. Should. Should might be a strong word. Might get the house, the Tatooine building, even though I don't necessarily want to, but they put the path in with it. Which was, say it with me, rude. Very, very rude. How does this look? Besides Tamagotchi life, the biggest thing that has been new with me is watched a little bit more Beyond the Gates. It's a soap opera. Someone did commit a whole crime in the presence of a cop and just walked out of the building facing no repercussions. That was fun. And also I went to Barnes and Noble and I got a new book. It was so good. It's called Wither. I think the author is what's this author's name? Lauren DeStefano. Lauren DeStefano. It's a YA dystopian book. It was originally published in 2011. The only reason I think they had it in this Barnes and Noble was because they just released a 15th anniversary edition this year. I don't know if I can describe what it's about because I don't know if YouTube would like it. And also it's gonna sound bad if I explain it. Is it bad? The book, no. The concept, a little bit, but not like bad, like, ugh. Not like bad, like unentertaining. But if you are into the resurgence of the dystopian novel that's currently happening in the world and want something from that actual like initial YA dystopia boom, would recommend Wither. It's part of a trilogy. I need to get the second and third book because I enjoyed it. It also, like, there's no surprise. There's no intrigue. There's no excitement anymore. Not me going on a soapbox. I'm mostly being hyperbolic, by the way. But I feel like so many books nowadays are so predictable. Like, you start reading it and within 50 pages, you know exactly where it's going. This one, I literally, like, I did not know what was going to happen. I was probably a good 3/4 of the way through and I was like, I don't know how, like, I'm still not sure how the character feels and I'm still not sure how this is gonna end, which I love. Mad Funeral, thank you for being a member for 2 years. Oh my goodness. Hope everyone's having a good day. Thanks for the community. Thank you for being part of it. I appreciate you. Also, Hot Cocoa, hello. You're so invested in the Tamagotchi Island. Can't wait for more streams. We're probably playing tomorrow. I added my partner because he asked me to. So he's there. Who else have I added since last time? Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph and Antonio from Encanto. You're obsessed with Tamagotchi? Me too! Me too! Also, multiple people have moved in together, so now I have like 3 more spaces for houses. So next time we play, I think we need to add Rapunzel because I still haven't given anybody the like painter's palette as something that they use. And I think Rapunzel is the perfect person for that. Who else was I thinking about making? I don't know. There are people. We need to make people. Meeple. We need to make Meeple. You have 2 saves, a regular version and an After Dark version. Well, I know you have the After Dark version because even though I haven't had a chance to like actually watch any of your VODs, I see when you're streaming it. I think I popped in for like a couple minutes within the past couple of days. And I saw some of the conversations that your people be having. And I said, this is After Dark indeed. I was living for it. Not me being married to someone else with my partner there. I mean, he knew what it was. I told him I was married before I added him. And he said he still wanted to be added. He said he was going to break us up. That has not happened. He ended up having a crush on Milo for a while. I think the current state of affairs is that he has a crush on Snow White. And I kind of live for that. You spent a week recreating the storage island. The grind for copter seeds and barnwood is an absolute mission. Listen, copter seeds, yes, because you have to wait. The barnwood, Yes, but if you have like a fair stretch of time, the barn would respawn so quickly that if you just keep going around nonstop, you can get a lot. It's more annoying than anything else. Wait, you're done? Wait, why, Kitty? Listen, it's so good. I'll give everyone the update tomorrow as well, but some like highlights that have happened in Tamagotchi life since the last time we played. Merlin and Madam Mim are now married. Milo's in a relationship with Tiana. Orpheus and Eurydice got together all on their own and they're now married. Also, oh, Joy, the emotion, child Joy, mind you, she's the age of Riley. Just today, she and Antonio from Encanto got into a relationship. So I think that's that. Oh, I got a frog. Oh my gosh, I got a frog costume. Naveen lives in a frog costume now. It's everything and more. It's so good. Just you wait. Okay, what else do I need? Rugs. Total Drama Island should be my island name. There's a lot going on, but actually we have a lot of relationships now, which is why I need to add more people, because I feel like the drama's dying down a little bit because everyone's pairing up. So I need more people to keep the drama happening. I think I have 21 me's right now. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 kids, and what would that be? 16 grown folk. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. More than 70? Wait. Oh no, 70 is the max that you can have, I think. Dolls for us. Hello, welcome in. Make Olaf? I don't know. 70 sounds like a lot, but I feel like I already have 20. And I feel like I need so much more, you know? I think I need to filter this. We're mostly just talking. I knew this was going to be the case. I've been away too long, so my productivity is at an all-time low. And we're just in full chatting mode right now, but do I want any of this stuff? I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with just popping it over here for now. Okay. Oh, unfortunately though, no one's talked about having a baby, even though I have, I think, 3 married couples right now. No, 4 married couples now, because Eurydice and Orpheus got married, Mim and Merlin, Tink and Elphaba, and Galinda and Naveen. But yeah, no one has talked about having a baby yet. And I think it takes real world time for babies to be born as well. So I'm pretty bummed about it. Yeah, the customization, the equivalent of the Touch of Magic in Tamagotchi, it's pretty crazy. My sister plays Tamagotchi Life, and she sent me a picture of someone who had made Halle Bailey's Ariel, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. I was devastated. I was like, I'll never make a me this beautiful. This is a big old fountain, so I don't know if I can fit that, but maybe I can get another fountain. Be a different fountain. Reset the filters. You have 17 and it's already too many to visit. I will say I try to feed them every morning and every night, and it is taking a long time to feed them all. I do agree. It's getting a little bit excessive. But that's also my problem for choosing to feed them regularly every day and every night. Some of them starve. No, I love all of my Mies so much. I could never. Ah, sand fountain. They know where the restaurant is. Girl, they don't eat there. No one works there. Okay, I think I need to make another of these rugs. Crafting. There was one other thing. Oh yes, let me also filter by Star Wars and see if there's anything. Star Wars. You only feed them when they ask for food. How? There's a vending machine too. They always ask for one. They don't ask me for vending machines anymore. They ask me for lights a lot, and then they'll sit there and turn the light off and on, off and on, off and on for a few seconds before walking away and leaving it alone, and then I just delete it again. I make a bunch of these actually. Yeah, it's Star Wars Day today. Happy Star Wars Day for those of you who observe it. I have a neutral feeling about Star Wars. I've seen the 3 trilogies and I've seen a couple of the other movies. I would not describe myself as a big fan, but I'm certainly not a hater. I respect it. It's cool that it has its own day. Eliza, hello, hello. Hassan, hello. Have I seen the seesaw animation? Wait, which one? I think I have seen people on the seesaw. I feel like there's one where if just one person is on it, they'll like try to jump with the seesaw, but nothing really happens. Ah, see, I had a plan. I can still bring it to fruition. Oh, I also started reading, well, right now I'm in the middle of 2 books, which I don't often do, but every now and then I feel like I have a daytime book and a nighttime book. The vibes are different, you know? Like sometimes you want something kind of cozy and comforting, maybe nostalgic, at night when you're getting ready to go to sleep. And then you want something kind of more like fun and fresh and exciting for the day. That's how I feel anyway. So I'm reading a book called Every Summer After, which is like a second chance romance. Not to throw too much unnecessary shade on The Summer I Turned Pretty, but it's kind of giving what The Summer I Turned Pretty should have been. Anyway, that is by Carly Fortune and it's quite good. I'm really enjoying it. And then the book that I'm reading at night is The Last Unicorn. I don't remember who it's by, but it's also like an animated movie, I think from the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. And while I've not seen it all the way through, my sisters loved it when they were growing up. So it feels kind of nostalgic, even though I never watched it, really. Peter Beagle, yes, 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 yes. Thanks for lurking, Hot Cocoa. I appreciate it. It's a good movie. I plan to watch it once I'm done reading the book. I am enjoying the book. I don't know why I never really watched it. It's not that I was, well, not that you necessarily can be, or there's an age where you're too old for something, but at the time I didn't even feel like I was too old for the movie or anything. I don't know why I never really watched it. Makes you uncomfy to see the shadow when talking to someone else. Wait, the shadow of what? Can't even really see those. I might, you can see one of them. I love that for me. I might put them along this back wall as well then. And then eventually I'll need something here and here. Maybe I should work on the front framing part first. I also think I want to rearrange these because even though they are evenly spaced, since we're looking at this on an angle, it does not look like they're evenly spaced. The bouncy riding toy? What? Oh, wait, are you talking about in Tamagotchi Life, how they have the little, like, animals that the people, like, tilt back and forth on? Okay, I think I need to move this one up, like, 2. That's not right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's correct. But then I think I also want to move these up too as well, which is not going to be the same spacing, but I think it's going to work. Why am I standing? I should have gone into the house and come back out. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I need to get them synced up. Synced up, though. Oh, never mind. I should not have looked at the clock. I was like, how long have we been here? Now, I knew. I've just been yapping. I didn't need the evidence of this. Do I start it right against the house? I think yes. And I think I steal this one. I also steal these. I feel like maybe we don't need that. What am I gonna do here? Good question. Figure it out. Okay, we're doing something. Thank you for the sip reminder. I only have water today, unfortunately. Okay. Do I have space? Or, actually, I should probably figure out whether this should have a trail of some sort. And I feel that it should have some sort of a path. And probably the rocks from Oasis Retreat. I forgot we had this star path. This probably has good things for us. I forgot this was in this star path. Not unfortunate, gotta stay hydrated. That's true. I just mean I wish I had both. Because if I have both, I will, like, alternate between things that I'm drinking. But I feel like a nice matcha latte or an iced chai would be real good right now. I don't know if that's gonna look nice or not. We'll see. Let me pop some of this stuff back here. Do I have this over here already? No. Remembering how the recolors used to be for things is a bit of a trip. Okay. Take these and make them look nice. Maybe. Perhaps. Oh, in other news, I also got the rest of the Power Ranger suit. They're not Power Ranger suits, but that's what I'm calling them. The rest of the Power Ranger suits in Tamagotchi Life. So I could make a whole squad if I wanted to. I also got a UFO outfit. Now, I know this doesn't make sense, but I was contemplating making Xenon Girl of the 21st century and putting her in a UFO suit. I feel like you either get the vision or you don't. Like, you either get the vision or you don't, and I can't really help you too much with that. Why is one of the treasures a cicada shell? They have some wild treasures. Things that I'm like, this is garbage. They have a water flea pet. A watcher flea pet. You can't even see that. Well, I'll get rid of it, I guess. That being the little pavilion tent moment. I can probably push this up here though and push this over here. You're contemplating making another set that are like Powerpuff Girls and Rowdy Rough Boys. I saw someone's thumbnail who would put the Powerpuff Girls in there. In theirs. I think this is gonna be too big. But if I put it back here, that would be visible. But at what cost? But at what cost? Not sure. And then the Wings Club and their bows. You know, I just read the first volume of, it's called Witch, but there's a period between all of the letters because it's an acronym. And it's very like Winx coded, like Sailor Moon coded. Like, I have some questions. Well, let me not ask those here because I feel like that could go a direction that I'm not prepared for. But it's like a group of girls, a group of magic girls. Well, they're normal girls and then they find out they're magic and then they have transformation sequences, you know the whole shtick. There are like 32 volumes or something, and I think they're published by Disney. Girls, yes. These maybe? These like color options. We're not really given what should have been gave. We have these though. And the shorter ones. We have these. Okay. I say whirls all the time, Kitty. That's not a new thing. Let me do this for now. I feel like it is going to visually block the whole water moment of it all, so I probably will have to get rid of some of these. In fact, I think I'll do that preemptively. If we move this, and then we move these ones. Wait, undo that and put another one here, because I don't think we're gonna actually have these last ones in frame, but just in case. Is it cheating to edit your current Mii's? Wait, for what? I hate it. Kitty, thank you for being a member for 35 months, almost 3 years. See you next month. Appreciate you. To make your new vision? No. I mean, they're gonna have pre-existing relationships and personalities, so if that's something you don't want, keep that in mind, I would say, but I don't think it's cheating. Is there such a thing? Okay. I feel like we started off so strong and I'm quickly losing the plot. Actually, I don't even remember if I saw that mountain. Ayana, hello, hello. You made one of each personality type for any reason? Or just cuz? No, you can't really see that, so this is gonna go away. You need something back here, something you can see. Is this my DS? No, I'm on PC right now. Whenever I stream, usually unless it's oh, my DreamSnap, yes. DS. Oh my gosh. My brain said Switch, and I said, no, it's my PC. Yes, it's my DreamSnap. Welcome in. And then I was like, wait, DS? Sand fountain. You know, I don't think I hate that. I don't think I hate that. I still need something here anyway that's probably gonna block that out, but I guess that's a problem for later or now. We have a whole lot of options. We have a tall cactus, a short tree. This your DS. I'm sorry. I need to go home. I am home. Do I hate the idea of it? I think I do hate the idea of it being a cactus. So I think it's gotta be one of these, but I also have no idea where this would have to go to be. Okay, what's gonna have to happen? You're just gonna have to bear with me. This is going to be an arduous process. I'm going to have to just plop it here and move it around until it appears in frame. Because I'm a bad judge of how to get things in frame. It has to be literally right next to me, I think. Also, it's gonna cast too much shadow, I think. I could change the time of day, but at what cost? Always gotta think of the cost. One of the palms from the foliage. Yeah, a palm tree is probably good. Let me see. These are one of these. No, I hate these. These, for some reason, I don't know why I dislike them. Maybe it's the one that's lighter green. Is there one that's lighter green? This one. It makes me uncomfortable. It's like the leaves feel too much like a plastic plant. I actually wonder if they slightly changed the texture on this because I feel like it used to be worse, or maybe I just used to be more judgmental. Anything's possible. You like them, but you wish the footprint was smaller. That's fair. The planted one from the section called foliage. Oh, yeah, I did pull out one of those, actually. I did not pull out one of those. Why did I not? The ones from the star path, right? You know, it's a beautiful spring day outside. We're streaming. There's no need for me to get mad about something that's old. There's no need. Hi, Renee. Welcome in. Listen, being a bit late, not an issue. We've accomplished not much. So it's all good. We got a lot still to do. What did you miss? I don't think anything, really. Music here is so epic. It's crazy that those are two different items. Yes. Absolutely, yes. Why mad though? Oh, well, I mean, because the fact that I could grab it out and not even know if it's the right one or not, because these two trees are different items. Let me rotate them in the same direction. I think that's the same direction. These two trees are different items. different items. If you're asking what's different about these, you're correct. The answer, however, is that I think the wood detailing on this is slightly lighter than the wood detailing on this, and the ties tying the wood detailing on this are orange, whereas these ones are brownish. They did the same thing with like this. I don't remember what the differences were with the, I think there were two different ones. Like, okay. And these are like slightly better, but okay, you know, these are slightly better. I didn't mean to exit out of that. I was trying to exit out of the UI, but it's what it is. You rotate that way. You loved that star path, but come on, Game Loft. It was one of the first ones, I think, where they gave us like the bonus rewards. And yeah, the recolors were a little close for comfort, but I do like this star path. It was a good star path. They were star path items, Ayana. I don't know. I don't recall seeing them in the premium shop to know how they sell it. But if someone remembers seeing them in the premium shop, let me know. Oh, I need to get rid of this mailbox, actually. Okay, gone. Okay, I kind of want a little something something between here. Actually, it could be these. I know I moved those to... No. I moved those to give this more space, but now I don't want that space. Now I don't want that space anymore. I think I want something more visually interesting. And so I need to find something fun to put there. I kind of want it to be green. Y'all see that cactus moving? I am happy. I am healthy. I am fine. I am free. Okay. Witchcraft? No, it's a glitch. I thought they would have fixed. Oh my gosh. Please just go. Please just go here. Thank you. Oh yeah, it would probably make sense to have them. No, no. It's like it would make sense to have it line up with the fountain tile. Does that one line up with the fountain tile? Oh yeah. Huh, fascinating. That one does not, but that's fine because that's a different angle. Okay. I'm with the vision. I'm with the vision. That might work. I almost need more height, but I can add that in a minute. You know, I don't think I hate this so far? I know that sounds a little uncertain, but I don't think I do. I mean, it's going to look a little different than this because I'm going to put it in focus so we can actually see what's going on. But I think I'm not mad at it. I think I'm going to put like a fair amount of like cactusy things over here. Like make this pretty green. And then in this central area, I think I'm probably, I don't know, going to put some items and stuff. This is going to be cute once it's done. Hopefully. I need to, like, at least get 2,500 moonstones. That's my goal, but... is it going to happen? Truly, who knows? Yes. Cacti. Am I going to accomplish that? A tall one? Threw away the other one of that. Let me get that back. Also, we can go get the last bamboo that I need, I think. Where am I? Further down. There we go. What's that right there? Perhaps. Oh, I forgot we also have these. Do we like the purple? Maybe. We also have this one. And we have these. And these. These are probably better than those. You just take random pics for dream snaps? Stuff for you, not for the voter. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when I'm making a picture for dream snaps, I'm not necessarily thinking like what I'm trying to make a picture that I like and that I would vote for, because at the end of the day, I don't know who's voting on these. I don't know what they necessarily look for in a dream snap. Like, I just try to make something that I enjoy and I would vote for. Sometimes that works in my favor, sometimes not so much. Recently, not so much, but there's kind of nothing else I can do. I'm not going to sit and put myself through like hours of changing the minutia of something, trying to make it perfect, because even if I did that, there's no guarantee that it's going to perform any kind of way. So I just do my best with my abilities and my spoons, and we call it a day. Hi Haley, happy Monday. Hope you're having a good one. Same way as that? It's not. I don't think that's going to be in the frame. Do I want it to be? Kind of? I have to get rid of you. To turn the other way. Let me see. It's fine, actually. I think that does look a little cleaner, having those in the planters. You recently started your Tink-inspired storage island and grossly underestimated the amount of time it would take. Oh my goodness. Yes, it took a lot of time. Like, I took a fair amount of time actually figuring out how to lay mine out. But it also took a surprising amount of time to like just transfer everything. But I truly think it was kind of the best thing I could have done for, well, the storage island, honestly, and the gardening island were two like really solid things to do. People have been telling me to make a storage island for a while, and I was like, no, I don't want to. I like my storage. But honestly, I guess I was just being stubborn for no reason, because it really did end up being a benefit to me. Cinderella, hello, hello. How are you doing? I don't think that's going to be the vibe. I think it's going to be too much. Well, I do want more water, actually. But, I don't know. We'll figure that out. This one is also moving, just not quite as much. We need Sid in Dreamlight Valley? Are you sure? A DTV stream is exactly what you needed on this Monday. Well, I'm happy I could provide that for you. I was kind of dreading doing my DreamSnap, but now I'm kind of glad that I decided to do this. Honestly, I would have dreaded it more if I were doing it on my own off stream, so we're out here. I don't like these kinds of things. I know these are kind of jungly more than desert-y. I don't even think that's going to be in frame. But I kind of want to have a little bit of like, if you could see my hand, I'm doing a thing. I kind of want to have a bit of like lushness around here, I think. Might not make a whole lot of sense, but we're in a magical fantasy game, so we don't have to make sense. After Cruella and Gothel, you don't think any Disney villain is too off limits? No, don't say that. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Well, let me keep my mouth shut. Let me simply keep my mouth shut, actually. There are a couple Disney villains that I certainly hope are off limits. I mean, one mostly. Hear me out. I don't hate it. I don't think I hate it. I might replace, like, move this one up here instead. Like this one with the round leaves. I might move it up here. And then maybe move this fan one into that space a little bit more. But I don't think I hate that. Can you move up here? Up there. Cruella doing horrific things to our forest friends while we're out shopping. Wait, I don't remember. What was she doing? I know this was recent. I don't remember. I have a bad memory. People are gatekeeping Radcliffe, Frollo, Clayton from Tarzan. Now, one of those three is my insta veto if they tried to add them. I would write a petition. But the other two, while I might not like them, I don't know, like, I would be like, okay, but I would also be like, are like they interesting enough to add as villains? You know what I mean? Because like if a villain is like real world bad and also kind of like forgettable amongst the other villains, what's the point of adding them? You know what I mean? Like Mother Gothel is real world bad, but she's like, one thing she's not is forgettable. Like she's iconic, we have to admit it. A problem, but iconic, you know? So it's like Radcliffe, Clayton, what did they ever do for me, you know? Villains made the heroes more lovable, so not recognizing them in a way is a pity. I mean, yeah, I'm not anti-villain in the game. I'm just anti-boring villain who's also just like a real menace. You know what I am anti though? I'm anti people saying that someone's not a villain, they're an antagonist, because miss me with that, I guess. I don't know, like people do it about certain fictional characters and I'm like, I understand what you're saying, but they are also a villain. Like just because they have a reason why they're like this and they're like hurt doesn't not make them a villain, you know? Cruella did nothing in game, but she was eyeing up your horses like she wants to turn them into couches. I remember her having beef with a skunk, but I don't really remember what else she did. Not to say that she didn't do anything else. I truly believe she probably did. I just don't remember it. I forgot how much of that we weren't actually going to see. I don't like this triangle of space here. I don't like it one bit. What are we going to do to fix that? The triangle of space being this. It's an awkwardly shaped moment. I suppose actually something that would make sense is maybe bringing this path here so it looks like it goes through there. And then it would be a different shape of space, but still an annoying one to fill. Madam Mim too evil to add in game? No, I have her on my Tamagotchi Life Island. I even added all of her signature catchphrases like "Aren't I hideous?" and "I hate horrible wholesome sunshine." I love Mim. We still have Captain Hook, Evil Queen, Queen of Hearts, Isma, Dr. Facilier, Lady Tremaine. Yeah, we got some big hitters for villains still that they can add, and I do imagine they will add them at some point. Can I squeeze this anywhere? No. Ah, yes. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know that that's going to be visible. I kind of do now want more water here. I think, is that silly? On a scale of 1 to silly, how silly is it to make a little pond there? I think it might be fine. I know we have this like water feature here, but I think we could still get away with it. I think we might still be able to get away with it. No, I don't want to use this one because that one's got like the trunk and stuff. Okay, well, give me 1 second to collect my thoughts and build up my willpower before I build this piece by piece. And I suppose take a scale of my water. Did I say take a scale of my water because I was reading someone's chat about a scale? On a scale of 1 to silly, it's over 9,000. Oh my. The peacock topiary. Hear me out. I don't like that topiary. I think I might have it in my ever after, but I don't like it. I don't like the colors on it. That might be, I don't know why I don't like the colors on it. I just know that I don't. They're like too highlightery. I did put it in my ever after. I think I was forcing myself to use it. Actually, oh no, I did say a scale of my water. Of course, of course. You know, people famously take scales of their water. It would have been in the Teapot Falls if I did use it, but I might have moved it because I didn't like it. We're getting a raid. I don't like that YouTube changed where the raid notification comes up, because if I hadn't been looking at that specific version of chat right now, I would have missed it. But thank you, thank you. Katie, do you mind grabbing Keto's link, please? I did use it here. I don't like it. The colors are simultaneously like washed out and bright and muted. I'm not a fan. How was your stream, Keto and friends? Deb, hello. Varda, hello. I'm surprised I don't have that command. Did you try Cozy Keto, Kitty? I might have that one set up. Let me also, while I'm doing this, go do this event stuff. But welcome, Raiders. We're working on a DreamSnap right now, but at this specific moment, I'm taking a brief hiatus. Thank you for sharing that link, Kitty. People who are hanging out with me, go check out Keto's channel. I think you'll have a fabulous time. May I enter this portal? Oh. Okay. Over to the bamboo. Last piece. Whee! Is there any reason for me to take any of the rest of this? Probably not. Okay. Ooh. What is this? Oh, okay. That is a cute item. I think it turned from DreamSnap reviews into a TED Talk PSA rant session. Wait. What was the rant? I need to know. Snaps are fierce now. Are we talking about like the way that moonstones are rewarded or something? Because I've been doing absolutely trash the past few weeks. It's been really bad. I mean, really bad is dramatic. It's a game, and B, like, I think I got mostly 1,200 and 1,500, but that feels sad, especially when I make a DreamSnap that I think is like actually good, and I get 1,200, and then I take a picture someplace that's not even framed for DreamSnaps, and I get 1,500, and I'm like, what is happening? Make this make sense. That's my DreamSnaps rant. I've gone on it a couple times recently. The make it make sense rant. Okay. Back to Glittering Island. Let me go back over here and sit down. And oh yes, we have this bamboo fountain. It's a cute item. I like the little animation. That's cute. Okay. Back to building a pond. Peter Pan. So many selfies out there. How are we getting 1,200 to 1,500 most of the time? I mean, to be fair, I think it's only like the top, what, 10% that gets 4,000 moonstones or something. I don't know the actual number. Don't take my word for it. I believe both Oscar and possibly Mr. Star and Sky have videos out there about like the breakdown of percentages or like percentiles for moonstone allotment. 4%? Oh, I think it's also on the wiki, to be honest. 4%. 4% is a little rough. It definitely used to be higher. It was 5%. A percentage is kind of a big deal, not gonna lie. It wasn't even just that. I'm so intrigued. Maybe I'll have to go. I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. Yes, but what I meant to say is I'm so messy. But I am also such a mess. I might have to go see what was up. I love a well-intentioned rant. I feel like most of my rants are well-intentioned. I hope that comes through. Like, I don't necessarily love a rant just for the sake of ranting. But a well-intentioned one I'm here for. The whole of DreamSnaps being two different games, you can be creative or you can win, both are not guaranteed. Yeah, because I usually try, I mean, there are some weeks where I will just throw something together because I can't be bothered, and it's not the worst image anyone has ever seen, but I know it's nothing special. That's one thing. I will say most of the time I do try to make something that I'm proud of for DreamSnaps, and that's just not always, I don't know, like I feel like my DreamSnaps generally tend to look okay. They tend to look pretty good, but I feel like there is a certain style of DreamSnap that you kind of have to have if you want to do really well. Your rant was, you can do what you want, or you can listen to people who consistently win and try your best to fight in the upper ranks. It's not ideal. It's not something you're trying to brag about. But have to be realistic when shops are so expensive. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Emily, thank you for being a member for 20 months. Forcing ourselves to focus on DreamSnaps. That's what I'm doing. I don't even remember the last time we did a DreamSnap on stream. It's been a little while, I think. So I decided to do one on stream again so that I would actually put, you know, effort into it. Because the thing is, like, I am being a lot more discerning about what I buy from the premium shop, because, like, even though I used to justify buying moonstones regularly as a business expense, which technically it is a business expense for me, but I still, like, morally and fiscally can't really justify spending that much money on moonstones anymore, with the amount that they're pushing into the premium shop all the time, it's just getting a little bit excessive, in my opinion. Feel like we can complain about it or we can fake it till we make it. Yeah. You stopped caring about DreamSnaps. Ain't got time for that. Yeah, like, honestly, when I say 9 times out of 10, if I'm doing a DreamSnap off stream, I'm using something that I already had set up, or I'm doing a 5-minute DreamSnap. I mean that. Like, there are phases in time when I actively enjoy just the creative process of making a DreamSnap, no matter how I end up performing in terms of like moonstone rewards. You know what I mean? There are times like that. I'm not in one of those phases right now, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I might be at some point in the future again. Who knows? But when I'm not, like, I really do have to remind myself this is a game. It's not worth getting stressed out over. It's not worth forcing myself to spend time trying to, like, I don't know. Like, it's really not that serious, you know? You've had to add other games to your collection to prevent spending so much in Dreamlight Valley. That's fair. You know, you can't get everything, and that's okay. You imagine it's different for creators where their viewers want to see all the new stuff. Yeah, I used to get everything from the premium shop, but the past couple of months or so, I would say, I haven't been. And luckily, everyone's been really nice about it. I know there are also a lot of creators who will buy everything every week, and that is nice for people who want a showcase of how all of the items look in game. Sometimes I'll look at those creators' videos to help me decide on whether I want to buy something or not. Hi, Mimi. Hello. You're a hardcore results numbers kind of girl. You get joy from positive results and trial and error until you figure out how something works. You've essentially honed in on perfecting your craft for DreamSnaps. Yeah, I feel like I am. Well, oh, it's fine. Not hee. I gotta fix the font. It's fine. Just most of it you can't see, and this part that's cut out is a part that you would have been able to see. So I'm gonna just try to move that a little bit. I do love a good result. I love checking something off a list, but I feel like maybe it's as I've gotten older, it's like if I'm like really truly not enjoying the process of doing something, getting a good result on something doesn't make up for the fact that I feel like I spent my time doing something that I don't want to do, you know? Which is why I don't mind spending a lot of time on DreamSnaps when I'm having a good time doing it, but I'm just not like gonna force myself to do something that I don't have to do if I'm really not enjoying it. No! I don't think that's gonna be in the image anyway though, so maybe I can get away with just not having that. I think also because I was like an overachiever for a lot of my life for the sake of like being an overachiever, and that's very draining. Have I tried the game Town to City? I have, yeah. I actually have some VODs up on my YouTube channel, at least. We played maybe like a week or two ago, and we started I think it's called the Fontabrac map, or maybe that's the first one. We started the second map on Town to City, the one where you have farms and stuff. I do enjoy Town to City quite a bit. We've played a few times. You still have to do your DreamSnap, but your results have been so bad you don't even want to do it. Yeah. That's like another thing. Like when I'm on stream, I don't mind as much doing a DreamSnap because it's like, I mean, I'm hanging out, I'm talking and stuff. Like if I really don't know what to do, I can be like, what do y'all think? This or this? This or this? This or this? You know, like when you go to the eye doctor and you're getting your prescription figured out. I hate that. When they do like the micro adjustments on the lenses and they're like, which one is better? 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 3 or 5, 5 or 2. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It drives me crazy every single time. I'm like, can I leave? Like, I just need to be able to see. This is good enough. This is good enough. Is 1 or 2 clearer? Exactly. And I'm like, what do you mean? Am I talking about what is like, am I looking for what's darker? Am I looking for what's less fuzzy? Am I looking for what's more visible? Because those are not always the same thing. What am I looking for? I've just decided that, you know, even if I'm not right about what I see best, if I can see, I win. Don't ask me, you're the doctor. Exactly. You'll tell them if it's the same. I mean, I tell them that too. They tell me to like be like, if it feels like it's the same, just tell me. But like sometimes I'm like, they're not the same, but I don't know which one is better because I don't know what better means in the context of this because they're both bad just in slightly different ways. Especially because like my one eye is pretty fine, but my other eye is like really bad. So even when they're adjusting it as best as they can, it's still bad. So I'm just not a fan. You're a mom, so you don't get much time to do artsy things or play competitive games, so it's 2 birds, 1 stone. We love that. Coming from being an FPS competitive gaming girl to stopping pretty much all that when you became a mom, the snap fight for victory has become your new battlefield. I love that. I sometimes wish I could be a competitive games kind of girly. But I hate a first person game. They make me nauseous. B, ain't nobody got time for that. And by nobody, I mean me. I just can't. Like something in me is like, no, I don't want to deal with other people, especially if there's like voice chat in it. I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't want to talk to them. Like, no offense to gamers out there. Sometimes they're not fun. Like, sometimes they're not fun. Especially in games like that. If you're like a femme and they're like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You used to own Overwatch teams? I don't know what that means, but that sounds fun. How much is this going to block? Let's see. Lower level pro teams, that's cool. Now, this is a little bit hoopty-doopty because I actually don't hate this concept. I would want this little like companion thing to be pushed back further and over more to the right. But then I feel like actually we're gonna have to make the pond thing up here. But I don't know that I hate that either. The Cappy and the droid, they're glitched, don't worry about it. They're glitched, don't worry about it. Lower level pro teams. I don't remember if I actually commented on that out loud or if I just was thinking about it in my head. This is why you play Final Fantasy 14. That community is amazing. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy except perhaps question mark that Robbie Daymond voices a character in Final Fantasy. Is that true? Am I lying? And by lying, I mean misinformed. Final Fantasy. Oh, C. Prompto Argentum. Sure. Ah! Sorry. Sorry. Oh goodness. The Oasis Pond from Nala. Pond. Wait, are we talking about the pond that used to be the Cheeto Dust pond? I forgot we had that. It's not called pond. It's the watering hole. Is that what it's called? This one? There's like a big boy thing that we did get from Nala, but I think that's giant, the one that I'm thinking of. Oh, we do have this that I forgot about. It's very gray though. I might have the big boy one somewhere. Oh, this one. I think that might be a little big for that spot, but good call. This was the one I was thinking of though. Speaking of rivals, I know this is not the rivals of which you're speaking. I feel like I need to finish Heated Rivalry. Do I need to finish Heated Rivalry? Yay, nay, let me know. I saw there's maybe going to be a second season or something. How do you get the big Nala waterfall? I believe you get that from finishing her level 10 quest, but someone please correct me if I'm wrong. The relaxing oasis one? Oh yes, that's the one you were talking about, DLV Mama. Yay to finishing. My brain really wanted to say Divine Rivals. That's not the same thing. That's a book. To Heated Rivalry. When I went to Barnes & Noble, there was oh, listen. We talked about this recently, so I don't want to talk about it too much. But I thought we were evolving as a species. I was under the impression that we'd lived our hockey romance life. We'd live, laugh, loved, and skated in our skates. And we were hopping off the ice and into a new era. Fortunately or unfortunately, I fear that Heated Rivalry has yanked us back to 2023 and we're back in the hockey romance era. We as a collective, not me personally, but I did go to Barnes & Noble because yeah, here's the thing. Hockey romances, they were big a couple years ago. Every book was a hockey romance. And now I fear they shall be again. Because at Barnes & Noble, there was an entire display that was just hockey romances. They all have the exact same cover. Some of them I'd read. Some of them were fine. But I thought we were done. I thought we'd moved on. You missed that trend entirely. Listen. Good. Not good. Some of them are truly fine. Like, I really like the Mendel Hawks series by Diana Gray. No, Deanna Gray. The first book is called Sunny Disposition. The second book is called Team Players. The third book is called Safety Net ? Love. I really like the Windy City series. Only one of those books two of those books are hockey books. Two of them are baseball, I think, and one of them is basketball, but they're sports romances. The first one, Mile High, is a hockey romance. I love the Windy City series, but a lot of them are the same book. A lot of hockey romances are the exact same book, just written by a different author. And that's too much for me. Your mom has been reading a bunch of them. You didn't know they were a thing. Oh, they are a thing. They are certainly a thing. You thought it was an entertaining series. It did not inspire you to read 20 hockey romance books. Yeah, I just feel like it's the kind of thing that when you have like a successful book to show series kind of thing, then there's a big boom in that kind of thing. It's kind of like the Hunger Games effect, you know what I mean? When the Hunger Games was so successful and then there was just a huge boom in YA dystopia. I mean, some of the ones that became popular were things that were already either in the works or had already been published, but it was kind of just like then a big boom of YA dystopian stuff. I feel like we had a big hockey romance boom that I think was mostly TikTok's fault, but now that Heated Rivalry was so successful, I think we're going to get another one due to its success. Like vampire books and werewolves? Well, yes. Hear me out. Can we have a resurgence of vampire romances? I can't do werewolves. I really can't do werewolves. Like, I read one recently, Bride by Ali Hazelwood. You know, I tolerated it. There was some interesting dialogue. There were some interesting bits about anatomy. I could do without it. I really could do without that, I think. This one wasn't even very like overly big on like pack status-y stuff. That icks me out. Not more than the anatomy. No, it's just cringier than the anatomy, I think. But vampires I can do. Werewolves, no thanks. Worse than werewolves, non-shifter wolves. Never read one, but did watch a video essay about it. Not here to yuck anyone's yum, but not for me. I will decline, thank you. Liv's doll, hello, hello. Wait, a gargoyle book? Wait. Is it part of a series of novellas? Is it by Katie Robert? Because I would be lying if I said I haven't read a gargoyle book. Did I like it? No. Do I remember it? No, but I remember not really liking it. What do I want in here? Hear me out, though. There are a lot of things that are not for me that I'm still happy exist because I get to watch people make reviews or video essays about them, and that brings me joy. You know, it's all about perspective. Sometimes we hate things, but they breed things that we like. And that's how I feel about some werewolf romances and many monster romances. Do I want like, well, I have one capybara here. Do I want like a monkey? This one's cute. Are they going to be visible? Probably not. Yes, okay. I was just figuring out what I needed to do next. The sun is shining, the tank is clean. Oh no, I've not heard of that one, Ayana. You know what I did hear about recently? Listen, I've not read it, but I'm part of a book club, and the book club that I'm part of read it, I don't know, a few months ago before I joined. It's called Sky Daddy, and it's an airplane romance. So if that's any of your bags, you're welcome for the rec. I can't speak to anything about it because I have not and shall not read it. Kitty, you heard me correct. Airplane. These stone paths, this is from the Oasis Retreat Star Path. I believe they come back through the premium shop sometimes with things, if I'm not mistaken. There is also a recolor in the current Star Path, but it's like rainbow. You took a break from romance, they all start sounding the same. I do that too. I sometimes will not read any romances because they do start to get pretty repetitive. I do the same thing with like new adult fantasies because I feel like they all start sounding the same after a while. So then I'll switch it up. I need something over here. I want it to be. Wrong thing. You got the rainbow one? Yeah. This was the original one. I'm pretty sure it does come through the premium shop. I also need, I put you like over here somewhere. Like so. You started reading through Agatha Christie books. I've read 2 Agatha Christie's, I think. I tell this story all the time, so I've probably told it on stream before. But, And Then There Were None is what Agatha Christie considered to be her, like, magnum opus. It's a mystery where a bunch of people show up on an island and, you know, deaths ensue. It's really interesting. I read it several years ago and I finished the book. Well, I thought I finished the book and I was like, it didn't reveal who was behind it. I was so mad. I spent multiple days thinking that this book had just made me invest so much time, energy, and emotions and wasn't going to tell me who was responsible. And then I realized that there was a little bit at the back of the book that was written in a different font, and it explained, like, it was still part of the book. It was like an epilogue, but for some reason it was in a different font. And I thought it was just like, this book is old. Let me tell you a little bit about this book that some books have, you know what I mean? So then I read it. I literally thought I was going to have to live the rest of my life not knowing what happened. But rest assured, if you ever pick up And Then There Were None, make sure you read all of it. Don't stop if you have a physical version of it when the font changes and it says the end. And Then There Were None is your favorite. There was also like a mini series or something of And Then There Were None a few years ago or something. I liked that too. I thought it was pretty good. A mini series, like TV series of the book. Ignore these critters here because they're not going to be doing that. You know what I just realized? It probably would make more sense for me to put the critters that I have in this boy, because this also is a critter house, because here they're just going to be floating around behind there. So I'm going to do that, but I'm not hating what we have. Another one of your favorites is the ABC murder. I I'm not familiar with that one. I do love a mystery from time to time. I love the Knives Out movies. I think they're really fun. I recently read Thursday Murder Club. I read that at the beginning of last month, I think. And I'm thinking about reading the second book in that series this month. I might. I read also the first Veronica Speedwell book, maybe last month or the month before. I thought that was okay. If anyone knows of any good, specifically kind of like cozy-ish mysteries, please let me know. I don't like anything too like scary or like spookily suspenseful. No! Wait, can I go back this way? I don't think I can run over this. Well. This looks beautiful. Thank you. It's the kind of DreamSnap that I feel like will be kind of hit or miss. I would vote for it, but it's not in the style of like most voted for, you know? But again, if it's not bringing me joy, what's the point? Just got to her book starring Mrs. Marple. Yeah, I have heard of those ones quite a bit. Bread Buried in a Bog. It takes place in Ireland. You hate romance novels? You don't know why, but they're so boring to you. I mean, I will say, well, many romances are the same. Romance books are the same, but not all are created equal. But I can understand where you're coming from, saying that you find them boring. I feel like romances are a really good palate cleanser for me. If I'm reading some books and I really am not sure what to read next, I want something that's going to be easy. I want something that's going to be quick. I want something that I feel confident that I'm going to finish. Usually a romance is good for that for me. Like, I don't have to think very much about it, nor do I want to typically, like, but there are some that I've really enjoyed that have left an impact on me. But a lot of times they're like, I feel bad saying throwaway reads, but they're kind of like throwaway reads for me. What did I want? A monkey? Monkey that I had. I don't remember. I wish this was sorted better. I'm looking for the cute one. Oh, this one. Currently listening to Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers, and it's fun, but a murder mystery? Nice. You don't like how some women are portrayed in like romances? I think it depends for me. Mostly I don't think about it too much, but I feel that way a little bit more in like fantasy romances. Where are y'all going? Where are you going? Okay. Maybe I'll add another capybara and another monkey, just in case. Like a turtle? No. A monkey. And not the Tinkerbell capybara, maybe like this one. You're huge into mystery books, so you need deep plots and lots of craziness. I am trying to get into more like Or like literary fiction, contemporary fiction. Because I find that I've been enjoying those when I've picked them up recently. One that I always recommend is called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. It's by Gabrielle Zevin. It follows these two friends across a big chunk of their life. They're like friends and co-workers. They develop a video game together, but that was a really good book. And I also just finished one called Theo of Golden. It's about this old man who moves to this small town and buys portraits of the locals and gifts them to them. It was quite good. I liked it. Okay. Done. I feel like maybe, can I, oh, why did you do that? Why did you do that? I kind of want to add some more trees in the background. What do the... Huh. I feel like I'm looking for something that I think exists. It's like one of the kind of bundles of trees. I thought we had an Rift in Time, but I must be mistaken. No, I think I was thinking of this one. And I don't know that I want this one. But maybe. Might like Tuesday with Maury. Is it sad? Is that the one that I've heard is really sad? I don't know. You know what I'm thinking about reading? I'm thinking about reading Anxious People by Frederick Backman. I've heard that people tend to really enjoy Frederick Backman. He also wrote Beartown and A Man Called Ova, I think. I heard that A Man Called Ova is really sad, so I don't want to read something really sad right now. Although sometimes I do like sad books. I've talked about how much I enjoy They Both Die at the End. And actually all three of the books in that series currently, but I have to be in pretty good mental health to read those. And while I'm doing fine, I don't know that I'm pristine enough to deal with one of those right now. That might work. Have I been saying that might work a lot recently, or am I just perceiving myself too strongly? I get in the habit of saying phrases over and over again out of nowhere, like they just infiltrate my lexicon. Okay, we're almost there. I think that needs to be there. And I think I need this as well back here. Like there, maybe? Is that gonna be it? I don't know. Only one way to find out. No, not even close. You have to finish Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I feel like I know that name. Why do I feel like I know that name? Let me see. I tend to hear about a lot of books or things or authors. Oh, that's why. Because he would ignore me. Y'all, did you know I have 2 degrees? I promise I'm smart sometimes. Have I read Louise Penny's Still Life? I have not, no. Sorry, I'm just looking it up. No, I have not. Sometimes I make myself laugh. Not because I'm funny, but because I'm silly, you know? If you can't laugh at yourself, that's unfortunate. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This is looking beautiful. Thank you. I like it. Is there anything else I feel like it's needing? Or is there anything else we feel like it's needing? This little spot here is quite empty, but I don't think there's really much I can do about that because it's the like slope of the river kit there. It might be fine. You'll be working in med-surg in the pediatric hospital. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. Peds is, oh my goodness, the monkey and the capybara. Y'all gotta stop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I only ever did 1 Peds rotation. I liked it. I found that the hardest part of working Peds was actually kind of the hardest part of working oncology as well, in a different way than with Peds. Was family members. Like the kids that I was working with were pretty chill. I was on a med-surg floor that was kind of like endocrine and hematology for peds. So we had a lot of patients with like sickle cell, who would come in for like inpatient diabetes management, that kind of thing. And the kids were all really chill, but the parents, understandably, were a little more intense sometimes. But they were also kids who were pretty often in and out of the hospital, and I can't imagine how difficult that would be as a parent. Chloe, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Saw the early screening of Sheep Detectives and you adored it. I don't think I've heard of Sheep Detectives. Sometimes I do miss working as a nurse. I just like the timing when I was working. I worked for a few years as a nurse, but a good chunk of that was during, well, full-time grad school and also during the pandemic. And I just got really burnt out. Maybe at some point I'll go back. Probably education, though. I think I would prefer to do that than working in a hospital again. I might actually leave it out of focus in the back. I think I prefer that. Oh, I should probably change. Let me change the graphics quickly before we try to take a picture so that it's a little less blurry. There we go. And save. I haven't saved at all. Oh my goodness. You keep seeing the trailer for Sheep Detectives. I don't see a lot of trailers for things. Because I feel like I don't go looking for them, and also usually when I'm watching something, it's YouTube, and I have YouTube Premium, so no, I did it again. Don't change the focus. So I don't get like ads on YouTube. And I feel like that's probably where I would come across most trailers. Okay, we're not changing the focus. Your goal is to go back and specialize and be a nurse practitioner. That's like what I did. Well, I mean, basically the same thing. I did nurse midwifery, and it was good. Delivering babies is fun. Doing gynae is, you know, important. I feel like this is very warm. Can I make this slightly less warm? Konnichiwa, hello, hello. Saturation down a little bit. I think I like that. And yet, oop, girl. Okay. Sure. Maybe we could do like, how are the shadows there? This time of day? Then I might actually want to change the saturation up again. It was just very orange. No, it's very orange. I don't like that for some reason. But is this too washed out? Do we try to change the contrast? I think that's a little better. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Just trying to finalize this DreamSnap that we've been working on. But I feel like I like it. I just gotta mostly wait for the critters to cooperate. They're broken. Y'all want to come back, or... I'm contemplating. I think I like it. I don't think the angle is right. Let me submit this for now if I can. Actually, I don't know what the requirements actually were for DreamSnaps. Oh, we have done everything. I'm gonna submit this for now, but I am gonna like change the way the camera is for a second and see, because like there's this kind of dead space here. I think my head usually was blocking that. And I kind of would like it to. Like there more, you know? I think that's better. I think that's better. The hole that your dryer tore in your pants looks like you got mangled by a tiger. Now, I don't know why. I just need everyone to know that for some reason that made me think of Date Everything. Maybe because it sounds like something that Drysdale would say. You've been watching the Tamagotchi videos, the drama, and so much has changed since the last time I played on stream. We'll probably have to play it tomorrow. I think we'll have to make at least 3 new Miis. So get thinking. I think one of them is going to have to be Rapunzel. I need some men, but respectfully, fictional men, a lot of them, boring. Like, I'm trying to think of one. I'm trying to think of one that's fun. I can't. Fictional women are so much more like interesting to look at, and personality-wise, at least the ones that I can think of from like Disney and adjacent things that would make Makes sense to add. Kitty, am I wrong? Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? Make Shrek now. Why would I make Shrek? Also, everybody's made Shrek, I feel like. I know of like 2 people who've made Shrek. I'm sure a lot of people have. Damon exists? Wait, Damon Salvatore? Is that who we're talking about? I like this. I would vote for this. Came down from a bubble, bro. Yes. I love that. That's one of the best things the internet has ever given us, I think. Came down in a bubble, Doug. Crafted with care. Create a scene with woodwork and handmade details. Oh, I didn't think that's what they were gonna have. Was that the first line in the DreamSnap? I feel like that's not what I would have pictured them putting as the main tagline here. Okay. The dress looks cute on this character. I just know it clips. Like, nobody's business. I just know it does. Okay. What else? What else? This little motif is so stinking cute. This one's giving crafty. I think I just took a picture on my floating island for this, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is meant to be a reference to something. Is this meant to be a reference to something that anyone recognizes off the top of their head? What about Mr. Darcy? Have I talked about the game Marrying Mr. Darcy before? It's a card game. It's so fun. Oh, add Mr. Darcy. Now, hear me out. I went through my Pride and Prejudice days. I literally used to watch Pride and Prejudice every weekend. The one with Keira Knightley, because there ain't no way I could watch the BBC one every weekend. It's too long. But like, and I was really into Mr. Darcy, right? Who isn't? However, the more time that passes, the more I feel like I'm a Mr. Bingley girly myself, you know? I don't like this DreamSnap theme. I didn't like making one. I don't like voting on them. Mr. Bingley is too easily swayed. Listen. I know, like, Mr. Darcy loves Elizabeth, obviously. We love actions, right? We love actions over words even. But, like, it's giving, what do you talk about? It's giving, like, I don't think I could be in a relationship with someone who, like, didn't have pants, you know? It doesn't specifically have to be Disney characters, Kanizia. See, these two are both cute. Why did they put these two against each other? I really like what they did with this one, though. This is cute. How they're at the easel and there's a little thing on it. The motif, like they're painting the little thing. They should offer more moonstones so people will vote more. Yeah, I do agree about that. I'm gonna vote for this one. I'm gonna vote for this one. This outfit is iconic. I still don't really love that the tights are attached to that outfit though. My favorite Coral Island dateable. Here's the thing, that would be fun, except I have like 10 favorite Coral Island dateables. I don't think I even have a top 5. Like, it's rough out here in these streets. There are too many options and all of them are good, you know? I'll have to look into it. By look into it, I mean rack my brain for fictional men. Send me to the plaza. We were doing that DreamSnap for so long. I thought I was gonna have to think of something to do after stream because I was gonna be done in like an hour. I lied to myself. You recycled your Wild West theme for this week's DreamSnap. Yeah, I do love recycling a DreamSnap set when I can. I feel like usually though, I either can't because they're not close enough in time and theme, or like I would have been able to, but I had already gotten rid of the set. Really unfortunate. I actually had a lot more in common than they thought. They just let their own pride and prejudice, but cloud them. Well, I know, Kitty, I know they had stuff in common. I just mean like for all of the relationship, like I don't know that they really, like, I guess they talked. Mr. Darcy just doesn't really seem like a conversationalist, and even though I can be quite reserved and introverted from time to time, like I would go crazy if I was in a relationship with someone and we like didn't talk, you know? It was a good pun, Kitty. I just actually read it in a comment like 2 days ago while I was thinking about watching somebody react to Pride and Prejudice, so it's just too close. I've read it too recently. Okay, arrow. Oh, that was new. Okay. Well, send me to this thing. Speak? The flower whispers to you in a petal-soft voice. A lily told me there's a special chest hidden in the ruins at the heart of the maze. Okay. Heart of the maze, which is right there, as we can see. But yes, we gotta follow the maze. Follow the yellow brick road. Speaking of yellow brick road, I did unlock a golden path that I can use in Tamagotchi life. I was thinking about using it because it's cute, but it didn't really work with the design that I have. I need to make it work at some point though. I need to design custom buildings and make the Emerald City Castle and then make a golden path that will be the path, you know? No! When does this event end? 15 days. You got time. I don't like that flower. It scares me. Okay, I'm on to something. I'm on to something, I think. I like mazes, but one of the worst arguments I ever got in with my siblings was when we did a corn maze together. Oh my gosh. None of us were pleased with the way it was going. Oh! Okay. Anyway. I liked the maze. That was cute. You would get lost and cry about it in like a maze. I don't think anyone cried, but there were 4 of us doing the maze at the time because my youngest brother was like really little, I think. So the other 4 of us did it. And I think at one point we had to break up into 2 and 2 because just no compromise could be reached, and we had told our parents that we wouldn't like send anyone alone in the maze, so. Okay, let me grab these fish. I'm just stalling at this point. We've done what we needed to do. We have a DreamSnap. I'm happy with it. Will it get 4K? Probably not. I'm not going to... I don't think so. With the way that my DreamSnaps have been going recently, no. But, you know, maybe we'll pull out a cute 2500. That would be okay with me. I'll pull up the DreamSnap again while I... Was someone hissing? I don't know. While I figure out who we can go raid, because I'm sure someone is playing and we can go and hang out with them. I will be back tomorrow. We'll probably be playing Tamagotchi Life. I know we haven't played Tears of the Kingdom in a while. Shush. Shush, shush, shush. We'll get back to it. We actually are kind of at the halfway point in the main story anyway, so I feel like it's an okay time to take a little bit of a hiatus. And then Wednesday we'll be back with Dreamlight Valley, probably, in parentheses, probably. And there will be a member stream this weekend, either Friday or Saturday. Let's go see. People are playing Star Wars things because it's Star Wars Day, but I don't know what that is. We're gonna go see Opal, who's playing Pokopia. I don't play Pokopia, so I'm probably gonna raid and run, but we know Opal, we love Opal. If you like Pokopia, fabulous. Please stop by and drop a like anyway, even if you don't play Pokopia. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves, and I will catch you all soon. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, and don't forget to like my stream on your way out. Thanks. Bye.